Thank you, Luke Whitney. Hey everybody, I know you can hear me chattering here. Doing a little climate research here. I'll explain in a moment. That is interesting. That is interesting, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. Because that, in which I'm talking about, is interesting. No pop-ups overnight, Grace. How are you? Good evening, Paul. Some decent news, Jason. I'll call it that. Hey, Richard. Not bad. No, nothing like that. Not an all-night event, for sure. In fact, chances, even with rain chances are a little bit better that you stay dry, to be honest with you. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. But first, Friday night blessings to you and yours. Hope God's peace is finding you tonight. Hope all is awesome on your Friday. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center, where it's a great night. It's a fabulous night. It's Friday night football. It's week 1. We had a few games last night, but tonight the full slate. What's going on at Ferris Stadium, Greg?
The Crush game, Bill.
I mean, what's the score? That's what's currently going on. I'm aware of what's happening, but I'm putting you on the spot, brother. And I'd also like to know another big matchup in week 1 was Brennan Reagan. That's a good matchup.
You got Holy Cross and Antonian going in.
Oh, and Holy Cross Antonian with the Taps showdown. Whoa, see this? 28-25, fourth quarter?
It looks like it's in the third.
Ooh, we going to Whataburger after this one. The Whata Bowl. That's trouble. They are. You talk about security at that Whataburger. There's always like a fleet of police there. And then Brennan Reagan?
That poor Whataburger, that happened like, what, 8-10 years ago?
I think so, right? About 10? Yeah, it made national news. If you don't know what we're talking about, a massive food fight breaks out at the Whataburger across 1604 from Ferris Stadium after the Brandeis-O'Connor rival game, and it made national news. I mean, it was it was shoulder to shoulder. There was food flying all over the place. Praise God, no one was hurt. No one was seriously hurt. There may have been a few minor injuries, but it started with a ketchup packet. They're not packets. They're like little buckets at Whataburger, and they can do some damage. You send that flying, that can hurt, man. It's not a regular ketchup packet. Like you throw one from McDonald's or Wendy's, no harm done, right? You throw a Whataburger ketchup,
especially that spicy ketchup.
Dude, the spice, that'll be a concussion if it hits you right. I mean, that's some heat coming at you. All right, speaking of some heat coming at you. 102. So this was the climate research I was doing. And look at several 100 plus, right? I mean, as a matter of fact, okay, Victoria, there you go. I was going to say no one just stopped at 100. Everybody did better than 100, but except for you, Victoria. Come on. I'm just kidding. 103s at Pleasanton, Floresville, Seguin, San Marcos, Austin, Del Rio. Wow. 104s, Pearsall, Cotulla. And again, these are afternoon highs. These are not heat index values. And then several 102s, including us in San Antonio, which now makes it 1-8. That was my daughter's number in soccer. That's what I used to call her on the field. I didn't yell Carissa or come on CT. That's her nickname with her friends. I called her 1-8. I was just like, let's go 1-8. Let's go 1-8. Oh, thank you, Grace. You're too kind. Thank you very much. Hey, Kyler, how you doing, buddy? I know, Jillian, not yet. Not yet. I'd give it about another month or so. So, something that's interesting about the 102 we hit today, I was wondering, is that, I thought to myself, what's the highest we hit this year? Well, it's 103. And here's what's interesting. It was the first triple digit day of the year. And it was in May. It wasn't even in summer. It was in spring, and it was the first triple digit day, 103. And that was the highest that we've hit all summer. Well, all year, because technically it was spring. So 5 away from the 2011 record of 107. Again, we should be stopping at 104. I want to show you that even at this hour, it's after 9 p.m., and it still feels like 93 in San Antonio. It still feels like 104 in Pearsall. So this humidity is, it's dangerous when you consider football. You know, I was just going to say that I really hope and pray these high school athletes are well hydrated, because this is serious heat to be playing football. And at kickoff, we were still triple digits in the air temperature. And then, I mean, I saw heat index values today. Seguin got up to 109, Gonzales 108. I mean, they were very high, and I'm expecting the same tomorrow. Let's show you the forecast on the heat index. 106 now for San Antonio, 104 New Braunfels, 108 Victoria. So please be hydrating. Your Saturdays are typically days you spend a lot more time outdoors. And then on Sunday, we could see temperatures just a few degrees lower on the heat index, because we're expecting more cloud cover, expecting more rain to develop. Let's take a look at the rain and talk about it. I know, right, Paula? Let's do it. Hey, Brianna, what's happening? Good to see you. We were 112 on that day in May. Wow, Hanak, that first one. And Hanak, here's to you. Cheers. Praying for you and your family tonight. Praying for you and your family. I saw your post, brother. Tomorrow, yes. Flooding, no, Kyler. I don't expect any flooding. We're expecting these storms to move on. We're not expecting anything to sit tight and rain over the same area. So here's the outflow that came from the cold front that is stationary to our north. This front's not going to move through, hence stationary, and will probably wash out where it is, maybe retreat a little to the north. But you see the line that developed. It was early this afternoon, comes right down I-35. The last good rain was over San Marcos area, Hayes County, and then it really started collapsing over northern Comal County. I-10 corridor, and you see it didn't even make it any farther south than northern Comal County. I mean, we did not see any rain in San Antonio, but the same is not expected tomorrow. We do expect some of this rain to make it into the city for Saturday. So let's take a look at the model predictions for tomorrow and for Sunday, now that we're in the high resolution data. It really is, right, Kyler? Hopefully they're hydrating. Hello, John, good to see you. In Victoria, it's going to be a hot one. Some good rain, though. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Anastasia, how are you? Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday night. All right, so earlier, nothing's changed. Tomorrow morning is dry. But once we get into some daytime heating, and now we start bubbling up a few downpours southeast. John Olson, there you go. Victoria. Maybe a shower or two in San Antonio, but this is 6 p.m. I mean, and that's really the beginning. I mean, most of the afternoon, if you have Saturday plans at 2, 3, 4 o'clock, you should be fine. And even, you know, during the day, I'm going 30% chance. So it's not impossible. You could get an isolated shower, but it would be just that. Isolated, 15 minutes long, 30% means 70% chance you will not see rain. Then we go into 6, 7, and 8 p.m., and you see how rain picks up. San Antonio could see that rain as late as 10 p.m. That's what this model is showing, and that really hasn't changed from this afternoon. So I'll tell you this, if models are consistent like that and they're not changing their tune all too much in the course of 3, 4, 5 hours, I mean, this is almost exactly what it showed at 4 or 5 p.m. today, then we've got higher confidence in that forecast. Sunday morning, partly cloudy. It's going to be warm and humid all weekend. But look at the coverage now. And this is in the afternoon, starting at about 2 o'clock. Pushing through by 6 p.m. Okay, so it's a window that closes early. Somebody was asking about Sunday night into Monday morning. No, we're not expecting any rain at that hour. We're expecting this line to move through and be done with it by 7 p.m. No, Anastasia, no heavy rain expected on Monday. Isolated showers for Labor Day. Heat is on, brother. Yes, indeed. No, it won't. It'll be moving on, Kyler. So here's our HRRR model. The other one that we lean on and trust is, let's see how consistent it is with, or how much of a consensus, I should say, there is with the graph model. So very close to the same. The rain is late tomorrow night for San Antonio. It's not in the afternoon. The afternoon on Saturday looks good. There's one shower popping up at 5 p.m. Like I said, that's why it's a 30% chance, 30% probability. But it picks up Saturday night. Sunday morning is dry. And then Sunday afternoon, same thing. Look at that, 3 to 6 p.m. So this puts a good high confidence in it when you have your two best models lining up in agreement. Lining up in agreement. That is a good sign in saying that, again, we, have a higher confidence in the forecast. Now, I will show you this. Excessive rainfall. There's a 1 to 2 out of 4 risk of seeing some excessive rainfall leading to isolated flooding Saturday and Sunday. Isolated meaning localized. And notice the yellow does come down into San Antonio. It does cover New Braunfels, Bernie, Kerrville. So this is something to consider. That this does not mean there's a flood watch. This does mean that low-lying areas, poor drainage, they could see some localized flooding. It would be spots more susceptible to flooding. It would not be widespread areas, okay? If we get 1 to 2 inches in the right spot, that's what this is saying. Excessive rainfall is possible. But with that said, let me show you what the rainfall forecast is, and it takes a little bit of the edge off of what I just showed you. We're not expecting a whole lot of rain. San Antonio, 1/2 inch, and then pockets east over 1 inch. So you see how it tapers off to the west as well. We're just not expecting a whole lot. Models changed expected Sunday night until Monday morning. No, not. I mean, unless we see a change tomorrow, Grace, which that's why, stay tuned to a forecast that is always capable of changing. Remember, I like to say that forecasting and the weather is the most fluid situation, right? You hear a lot of people use that term. Well, it's a fluid situation. Well, there's no more fluid situation than the atmosphere because it is gases and fluids. So because of that, we expect change, and that's why we're here, because these forecasts, especially with high-resolution data, forecasting into a 4-kilometer size grid, it certainly has the chance of change. So we'll keep you updated. But right now, holding this forecast pretty good. Late Saturday night and then 2 to 4 p.m. Sunday. That looks like the windows of rainfall. That looks like the best chance. Not bad at all, not bad at all. All right, guys, going to go check the scores on Friday night. We got us a barn burner at Ferris Stadium. Oh, what was the, anybody have the Brennan Reagan score? That was another big.
It's 55-14.
Oh, 55-14. Who's on top?
No, sorry, the score just changed. 55-6.
Oh, it went the other way, 55-6. They're taking points away. Who's up?
Brennan Bears.
Brennan is smoking Reagan. Wow. I did not expect that. I expected that game to be closer. But boy, Brandeis and O'Connor having it out. 28-25. Is that still the score, Greg?
Yeah, that's all I've seen here, Bill.
Thank you, brother. What a game. What a game. Sunday night in Round Rock. Oh, you should be good. You should be good, Andrew. Good for you. That'll be fun. Outdoor venue, yeah. For train. That'll be fun. Have a good time. Be safe. And y'all have a great weekend. I love y'all. God bless you. And don't miss tonight. I'm telling you, Nate Ryan does it better than anybody. Friday Night Football, only on Ken's 5.